Hello and welcome back. I'm bballjo and this is Transport Fever 2 EPEC Challenge. Today, we are probably going to pay for all the negligence that we've shown in the last few episodes by optimizing and fixing everything that's broken. So, there's a lot of stuff that's not perfect. We only have 67 million in the bank right now, which is scary. Looking at these numbers, that's not good. Railroad, yes, we did invest a lot of stuff. But overall, if we're losing money, this much money, that is a problem. We lost money before too. So we should focus on making things better and not worse. And how do we do that? These buttons at the bottom are your friend. We have to figure out who's our biggest offender and fix that first and move along. This guy looks like you should make us a lot of money very, very soon. Where are you? You are just leaving. No, you're just coming back. Good. But this guy is parking here. It's not letting us leave. It's not letting this guy come back. That is a humongous problem that we have to solve. We have to solve that cleverly. And I was hoping I could avoid rebuilding the station, but in reality, I don't think that is the answer. Now, the thing that everyone will say is one platform per thing. And it's like, you know what? Sometimes that's right. Sometimes that's wrong. In this case, if this guy's only the only one dedicated to this platform, and it's not working. It's just blocking things. And if this was the only train, it would be fine, which is what it was for a very long time. But it's not doing that right now. And the problem that we're running into is this rate, 455. We're not actually keeping up with. Also, that rate is a tiny bit too high if we look at what we're actually trying to accomplish over here, because this guy can receive 400 units. That is great, but we actually have to make sure that we're just doing 400 units, and right now it's doing just a little more than that, which is not super helpful. Now, where is he getting those 400 units from? This is Skimmersdale is sending you about 200. Okay, where's the rest? The rest should be sitting up here. And this is where it gets dangerous when you start moving material or cargo to the same places. I have to delete this rail at some point, maybe. Yeah, it just causes problem because this one's sending 153. We're missing about 50 units. 50 units are not getting there. Plus, transport is abysmal. There's too much stuff falling off the tracks. So tank 3... well, how are you doing? You are making money. That's nice. Where are the people? You are bringing back 252. Okay, but let's see. Are you actually able to bring that to the place where we want you to bring it to? Because I really don't know. If we look at the other one, you're actually parked here. You're not even partaking anything yet because you haven't been able to get out off the platform, and it looks like I'm actually allowing you to use this platform, which is not good. This platform is waiting for you. You should just go there. Why don't you go there? Okay, manage line. Let's go fix this. In Bedlington branch, you can no longer go to, looks like 5? Good. Yeah, don't go to 5. Can you get out now? Are you considering it? Maybe? If we do this and then this? Yeah, you're actually moving. Beautiful. Cool. So that one can make us maybe a little bit of money, but that's not the only fix. That's by far not the only fix. We still have this train waiting here, and this train waiting is causing obvious problems that we have to solve. And there are ways to fix this. 100%, we just have to get to them. Now, your problem is that you want the last few bits of refined oil. I get it. Trust me, I get it. But you can't produce any more than what we're doing right here. Where is our refined oil coming from? It's currently coming from the mountain, and we just added that second train. Here, it's this train. Once this train actually arrives, I think our friend may be moving. Something that you want to avoid is fixing problems that don't actually exist. That sounds very cop-out-ish, as in, I don't really want to do this. I do want to do it. I really do. I just need this train to actually go to the location where I want you to be in. Right now, we have a lot of crossover traffic happening, which is fine. There's our big train actually moving now. They're going to make us some money. And we're not in the hole too much, but we are in the hole. What you want to do... Interesting that this guy was allowed to go first and is going to cross this one. We want rail to not keep crossing them each other too much. A little bit is fine, but at some point it's just too much, and you're crossing in here now where that train can no longer do the thing that it wanted to do, and none of that is helpful. None of that is helpful at all, so we have to solve all of these things. Tank 1, you are just coming in, you have 180 units, but there's just not enough stuff for you to pick up. So you're always going to park here. We can fix it with a couple different things. One of them would be making smaller trains that can only carry about 200 units up the mountain. But we have a long train, we have a big train, I don't really want to make that smaller. So I think the right thing to do is allow the traffic here to move more smoothly. And as you can see right now, we do have that kind of situation where everyone is just causing trouble because you're blocking the passenger train, you're blocking the next train, you're going to block a lot of train, like just stuff for a very long time. You're blocking. Okay, let's do this. We will demolish this thing, and that should help the heart of our map, of our cargo network to do a little better. How are we going to do that? Just, The problem is we need to understand what is going on. Now, what is going on is that this is green and green, but there's only 2 lines going this way, and there are, let's see how many colors we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At least 5 colors going in here. Maybe 6. Okay, let's say 6 colors going in there. We have 2 colors going up the mountain. By colors, I mean lines. Then we have the passenger lines out here that are doing exactly what they're supposed to do. And there's a wannabe passenger line right here that we may not want to keep on the cargo station. Good. Now we have that established. Great. Let's look at how many terminals we actually have to deal with. So passenger-wise, we have 2 lines, 4 platforms that we need. And cargo-wise, we have... Actually, we do have 1 extra cargo line out here that we could use, but we will still have a lot of crossover. And the crossover is the stuff that slows you down more than anything else, and having a suboptimal exit strategy, all of that stuff is going to hurt you just in general. Okay, understanding where we are, which is good. Let's try to build something, and we have to be a little smart because we can't just build anywhere because we don't want to destroy anything of the existing city, so this may get a little complicated. Let's look at the configuration here and see if we have any room to go out here. No, and we did that a few episodes ago. There's nothing else that we can accomplish here. Okay, understanding that, now let's look at our buildings, and this is important that we get this right. If we place one of these right here, how many cargo stations can we place on either side? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 that way. So this one is relatively far over to the left already, so that is nice. There's 8 going that way. However, if we build the terminal version of that one, effectively the same thing, give it some room. This is going to cost a little bit of money, but we're just going to destroy it anyways. Same question. How many can we build? 1, 2, 3, 4. Just 4 that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This better be 8. 6, 7, 8. And that's it. Okay, so now we have an understanding of where we can build stations. There are some mods that make these stations bigger. We're not going to use that mod today. But what I do think is we will need the whole plethora of available stations and platforms. So knowing that we can build 4 extra platforms, cargo stations to the left, that means 2 tracks here, 2 tracks here, so 4 tracks and 1 cargo station, or let's see, it would also allow 1 passenger station to the outside here, then 1 there, and then effectively 1 more here. That is also an option, but we will have cargo on the outside most likely. So keep all of that in mind, please. So with knowing that, we can now actually figure out a design for what we're going to do over here, which is, I think this track is going to be our lead track, and I will show you what I mean by that, because we have, if we assume that this is going to be the center of our station right now, then we can put 1, 2, 3, 4. We can go all the way up to here. That is not far enough. We need exactly 4 more, 4. We need exactly 3 more. So effectively, if we use this track over here as our starting block, we may actually end up in the correct location. Should I do this the right way? So this is 2, 3, 4. So right in the middle of this cargo station is, cargo platform is where we're going to go. I like that. So let's make that work. If right in the middle is where we're going to go, then right in the middle is where we're going to go. We should also figure out how long we can make these things and which side is going to be longer. Otherwise, I'm going to place this all in the wrong place. And nobody wants that. Let's see. We can go 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 5 that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 5 that way. And honestly, it looks like it really doesn't matter where we put that middle one, because we just need 1 or 2 really long platforms. The rest can be relatively short. But this is where I'm getting at. This needs to have the piece of track that we're going to use to build the rest of our thing. And that's the fun part. Okay, let's build it out. We're just going to say that right here. Doesn't matter what it looks like, but that is the start that we're going to connect our station as we build it to right after this. So 1, 2, 3, 3.5. Am I doing this wrong? Yes, you're doing it wrong. What are you doing math about? So you have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and this one didn't count, so I wasn't measuring that one, because that, I think that means something else. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is the 4 platforms. Then is the passenger line and the passenger platform, and then it's this one. This is the line that's actually going to be our real connection. So that's good to know. Don't manage line, manage this guy. Delete that one. Cool. Delete these pieces because nobody needs them. And then we're going to add a little bit of track in here that we can use in just a minute. Perfect. Now we can delete the whole station and everything around it and everything that anyone would ever care about. You know how we're going to do that? Like this. Yes. It'll cost us a little bit of money, but that's great. This is the track that we need to keep. That's the only track we need to keep. Everything else can go away. Yes, I know currently that extra long train is parked on there, but that is fine. None of the trains that you see will be on the correct track when we're done with this, so we will have to connect and crisscross and do all those things later on. Contains vehicles. Just get rid of them. All of them. Sell. Yes, make us some money. Woo! 20 million. Cool. I don't know where I'm going to replace that one with, but we have to start somewhere. So let's just push everything back that's here into the mountain. Is not a bad place, because the mountain is usually a good way... hate when that happens. The mountain is usually a good way to help with avoiding crossovers, and that's all a good thing. You, vehicle, just stick with this. I was deleting all the stuff for you so you would get out of my way. Cool. That looks good. The passenger lines are in a good location, but they will definitely absolutely move, so we have to make sure that that happens. We have those cargo lines up north that are for road cargo, and I would like to keep them. We will just have to move them for just a little bit to make sure that we have all the connections that we need. Okay, you will also move. Yes. I think this guy will move potentially eventually. Not exactly sure where yet, but it will probably move. Push you past the... yeah, this cargo train is not going to stay on this track, but that's fine. We're going to push everything past the road. And then, yeah, here, this is what we're going to do. We're going to lose a little bit of fuel for the time being. And then we're going to replace that one. It doesn't really matter how big it is or what it has, but this one's going to take over that line. And then we're going to get rid of this and place another cargo station right here. This is just so that we don't lose the line assignments and everything that was going on there. So now we have a clean-ish slate, and make sure absolutely that the game is paused. Otherwise you will regret something, because something's going to take you longer than you want it to, and then you're going to be screwed. Okay, we know that we want cargo to be on the left and we want passengers to stay on the right. But we also know that we planned this so that we have 4 cargo stations of space to the left of this. So this is what we're going to start with. Build a cargo station and then destroy all the... passenger station and destroy everything that is passenger adjacent, which is all of this. Good. We don't care what the track looks like yet. That's our starting point. Now we should be able to put 1, 2, 3, 4 cargo platforms there, and that's it. That was the math that we did earlier. We cannot do 4 cargo platforms all the way, though. We do want 1 passenger platform here that just lines the outside of our station. That's interesting. Why is there one there? Why is there one there? Ooh. I'm seeing opportunities here. I'm very confused that we are able to do that, but okay, well, it gives us a little bit of an extra whiff, actually, which is not the end of the world. So let's do another one here, and then let's see what passenger buildings we can put on the outside of this. You actually connect to stuff. I did not expect you to do that, but honestly, it may have been the connection that we already had earlier. That one is also not destroying anything, so that's good. And then give us a nice, quick, miscellaneous passenger station connection right here. We're not going to destroy anything. We already done that accidentally at least once. We don't need that no more. That one can connect right there. We do have this tram line sitting here. They will just connect to whatever they feel like. That should be fine. Configure a little more. That one can go away and that one can go away, and then we'll just have underground connections like we did before. Good. Very good. And now we're going to build. Now we're going to build from here on out, because this one, there's no cargo need. Sorry, there's no passenger need at this this line, this setup, this connection. So we can completely ignore passenger lines on the outside track here. It doesn't mean we're going to ignore cargo lines or anything else. Would really like to have not that building not there. If we remove this, can we do something fancy? I think so. I think we can. Okay, track. Yes. I highly doubt that that's going to let us go through. We could do this. Yeah, it doesn't want to do the thing that I wanted to do. I would like to reroute our fuel line, not fuel line, but the crude oil line that's sitting out there. Oh, that's interesting. You are on a place where you're not supposed to be, buddy. You're just jumping where the station is. That's pretty cool. Don't want to sell you. But yes, I would like to keep you out here, and ideally... Gosh, I really want to destroy that building. Ideally... Yep, nope, that's totally fine. Everything's good. Let's get this one connected so it looks like a full thing. And this one is going to be just for the drop-off of the fuel train that we have sitting over here. And actually, as you can see, that's already the huge train that's kind of connected to that thing. But yeah, that one's going to drop off here. Then we're going to have a no platform there, and then we're going to have another platform on this side. How long do we want to make that platform? Ooh, that's an excellent question. And I'm also seeing opportunities for us to actually make multi-platforms available for this part of the game. And I'm very excited for that because they're fun. They're extremely fun. They're super nice to have. They're extremely fun. Everyone should do it. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I hope that we're going to get there very, very quickly. Is that the right one? No, this is the right one. This is the mountain line. If you can go up there, please. That's the big train. Nope, I don't want to delete that whole thing. I just want to delete the train away from the station. That's really all I care about. And then we can do the rest with the station however we see fit. Very good. Push that train up there. Saved a bunch of fuel. Wonderful. Okay, talk to you again. Just cargo station for now. We don't have passenger stations yet, but that is fine. So, this is a humongous long platform. And oh, this is good. I didn't realize that the only thing that we have sitting in front of it is this little truck line that we have sitting here. They don't need to be there. This truck stop is probably going to move anyways. So we have the chance now to expand our platforms a little bit. We don't need this whole length, but if you put 2 trains behind each other, you do need this whole length. So I'm very excited that we're able to do that very quickly. Should we go electric on here? Yes, this is a huge station and it deserves electricity right away. So let's do that. So we're just gonna start building a little bit here. These are all 40-meter segments. And that's good. And I think this may be a good length if we allow that to be the length. You. And we'll see how we make this work, because there is a little bit of trickery going on here for sure, which will also require us to have a middle through track, or kind of a middle through track, at least for an extent of this whole thing. This one could be the main, like the main huge train thingy that we talked about. Okay, if we do all of that, then we now have, the middle one is effectively the through station. Okay, that's fine. So we can put a cargo line on the outside of that. I like it. We just don't have enough traffic on this side of the station. These stations get a lot bigger from what I remember. Interesting. But okay. What is the length that we have here? And I'm going to count the red signs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times 40 meters, what? 320 meters. If we look at our longest train that we currently have to deal with, which is sitting somewhere in there, train 26, tank 2, no. Where is tank 1? Actually, go for this one, go to trains, go on tank 1, click on one of these, manage vehicle, your length is 500 meters. So we need a platform that can handle 500 meters, and that platform has to be relatively far to the left. Okay, that could be, honestly, probably this one. So we're at 320 right here, 60, 400, 440, 480, 520, 560. Yes, this is a very good candidate for that extra long train that we already have. And we don't have to go super fancy on the rest. This one, because this is a passenger platform effectively, is recognized as now a passenger station. But honestly, that's not what we're going to do. But this is good. We will put the extra large train on the outside track, and that shouldn't bother anyone else, and it can enter and exit at will, because it's also on a side that is not very heavily trafficked. We could even give it both platforms here. That is totally an option. We could give it both platforms on both sides, and then the train that is currently up, we are going to give it the 2 platforms, because that may be a thing that we have to worry about, because we have so much demand on that line that we may not be able to keep up with that. And now we have a little bit of room right here, and we may end up moving the road over a little bit. I don't know about that yet. We have to figure that out. Also, can I put a cargo building still at the end here? Yes, we can still make a terminal if we really wanted to. Now I have to figure out, what are we going to do with this? Okay, let's figure it out. So this is a length of 40, 80, 120, 160, 200, 240 meters. First question is, does the train that is supposed to ride on here fit that? Manage vehicle. 122 meters. Yes, absolutely, it will fit that just fine. 240 meters. Okay, the next one, escape doesn't even work right now. Interesting. There we go. Now it works. That was weird. The next one that we need is the train that is up on the mountain, because that is also on the left side, and if we can avoid crossing stuff, we should avoid crossing stuff. You train. What is... I was confused that there was a truck in the picture there. Your length is 358 meters. Okay, now that we know that, and this train should be relatively long, that is fine. We can adjust for that. So 350 some meters. That's effectively 10 long track pieces, which is, to be fair, could just be the next track over. So here's a cargo station, nice and long, that can just handle that. So let's do that. What did we say? 340 meters? I think we did. What's that? Oh gosh, got to go back because I want to make sure that I have the right number in my head. Hopper 4, this guy, manage vehicle, 360 meters. Okay, that is 9 platform lengths, which is not the whole length of the thing. So let's just do one with 9 lengths. 9 lengths, that's 40 meters, okay? All right, track, yes, electrified. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It would fit here. Do we ever need to expand it? No, because I think it already doesn't fit in the station that's up north. So this is going to be the end. To signify that, just for me, I'm going to put a terminating piece right there, And now we are free to use the rest of this as a different platform, which is exciting. Even 2 different platforms if we wanted to. That's cool. So this is all going to go up the mountain on the left. Great. Let's keep building. If we... Oh, it would be so nice if I can use the normal track building tools for this, but we can't. If I keep building this, now we have to plan for the other 6 or so platforms that we have to manage. I'm going to give myself a full length of track first that I want to be able to connect to from wherever I feel like. And this is important, wherever I feel like. Because we're not going to just have linear platforms. We will give ourselves extra platforms whenever we feel like it. And we do that by having crossovers in funny places. Okay. This one, if we do this, then one has to be the in and one has to be the out track. Okay. But this one can still be a cargo platform. I'm going to make it this... I will make this relatively complicated. That hopefully eliminates most of our crossovers. It's not going to eliminate all of the crossovers, if that makes sense. But what we're going to do here is remove these guys. Give myself track here. Actually, another piece of track, and you will see why in just a second. And then we need some normal track like this. Catenary is on. These can connect in the station now, just like so. And to make them usable by everyone the way that we need it to, we need some very basic crossovers where both can go to either side. Let's see if the game will let me do that right here. Come on, there you go. Not sure why it's flipped that way, but there's a nice diamond crossing. So now we have this cargo station. These 2 cargo stations can be used by anyone entering here, and those can also wait in this crossing. The other thing that we need to figure, or that we need to account for, and I hate that it does this, it's going to produce a million small pieces. But let's just build one on the outside. Actually, let's do this. Build one. Hold on. You can make this a little easier at least. Talk to you, give me some track connections like so. Then give me the outside track connection, which will just create one long piece, and the inside connection is potentially going to create... Oh no, it's snapping to the outside, which means it's still just one, or the normal long pieces, not the tiny pieces. And we can put signals in here now, which is important. Very important, actually. So, these are connected, and we have a bunch of extra room right here. Very good. More track, please. This is going to be a normal platform again. Gosh, the game is already like, are you sure you know what you're doing here, buddy? To which I would say, maybe. And then you can go over here. This is another cargo station already. And this cargo station I would be okay with if we use the existing track that we already have here, if that is an option. And for that, we need to get rid of the diamond. And we need to come in here like this. Make this a slip. Yes, we have a double slip. Perfect. With that double slip, we enabled this cargo station and this cargo station. This cargo station is not enabled just yet. All we need for you is a white connection, and too much curvature is fine because we have more wiggle room to do this. There you go. So now everything is connected. All these 3 cargo stations are reachable from exactly where we're standing, which is all we wanted out of this. So that is very good so far. Then we have another cargo station sitting right here. Not passenger yet. We're not quite there yet. And let's go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This may be long enough, honestly. This may be long enough already. And we could continue this here. Okay. If we do that, we run into danger of having the single track be used by the wrong places, and we don't want that. Let's extend this out to actually give it the use that we need. Gosh, I really like this. I don't know how it's going to come out. I feel like I could make this a time lapse, but not yet. There's still a lot to do and a lot to talk about. I understand that we are talking about nothing for extended periods of time, but trust me, it's going to be worth it when we're done with it. The other thing that we can do here while we're here is just plop in this end building. which gives us a nice little road connection right there, and a terminal look, which is wonderful. I do know already that we will have some track out here on this cargo station, so let's add that while we're here. And then we have to keep moving. It would be really cool if there was a full copy tool in this game that would allow me to do everything I need to do, like that I already done here, just to copy that, because I have a feeling I want to use that again. But that is not a thing. So let's connect you, and now we have this thing. This thing is a relatively short queue, but we have 4 queues that anyone that comes in here can connect to, and that means these could all be drop-offs, mainly drop-offs or lines that are not allowed to wait until full in this station. And that means now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 queuing spots where they can do whatever they think they need to do, which is honestly a very, very, very good thing. So let's keep going here. And I am trying to make this different. I haven't made a station like this in a very, very long time. I'm honestly very, very excited to do this. I do want this to be functional though. So let's make sure that all works. So there's a track right there. Don't forget that. And there's going to be a track here because there is a station. We still have to make sure that all of the lines that we have are going to be connected to the right thing. And I think I have to do that by just enforcing that they can't use silly stations or platforms or tracks or anything like that. So we just have to make sure that that happens. This one, yeah, we're just going to extend this. There are certainly some platforms that don't have to be as long as I'm making them, because we do have a bunch of shorter trains or tracks running around. So that is something I should consider. I am not right now, but I think this is going to be very similar to the first one that I made, and we should have a lot of extra space where we're just going to get 4 lines here. I should just do the middles as a regular track because we can actually get signals on there. That's the main reason to do that. And as you can see, we're already lagging behind. I think at this point, I will complete this station really quick. Slowly. This is probably going to take me another 30 minutes. And then I will invite you back when we look at the line layout and how we assign all the lines and get everything working in this station. So hold on. Okay, phase 1 is done. Phase 1 includes, what do we have? We have 15 terminals, a couple extra buildings here. I don't have this one moved yet. We are connected back here. I need it to be a little funky because this is the max width that we can get out of this vanilla station, and I couldn't build a building on the outside. So I decided to have a little maintenance-y shop kind of thing, building with a maintenance road going out to the refinery over there just to get that connection in. As you can see, this is the only thing that's part of the station right here, just to have some straight lines. And I also decided that this line is going to be the TGV, so our express line to get out of here. And there's some space in between that we may or may not fill in with something. I haven't fully made up my mind yet, but I also think we have three passenger stations. Well, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 passenger station sitting here, which is nice. At first I was thinking maybe I use the middle one to be in and out somewhere, but I'm not 100% sure how we're gonna connect that yet. I may also use the 120 kilometer per line per mile kilometer, the slower track on this side as the last passenger station. I will just have to see how things work out. Again, I'm not 100% sure yet how we're going to do that. But that is the next thing that we're going to start on here, figuring out how we connect all the rest. The first one looks like it's pretty simple because it's the express passenger line. The TGV, to be more specific, can just run through here. We already have a tunnel. So that one is relatively simple. I don't think that we need more... any more, well, that's so pretty, that we need any more thinking on this part, because it's really just a done deal, and passenger lines do get priority for everything. But we have the up the mountain line, we have the fuel, etc. line over here, and then how many lines do we actually, we don't even know how many lines we have running on here, but let's just look. We have just 2 lines with 1 vehicle, and then with what, 3? So 4 vehicles come in on the relatively outside track. That's good, because they can probably all fit into this little segment here, because we have effectively 5 platforms that they can drop off in. So that is good. Here is the other one. This may be our most used at this point, because we have the 2 trains that go up to Windsor, Windy. And then what do we have here? Probably 3 lines coming from this side. So yeah, they definitely have to connect to the middle. I think this is going to work out really, really well. Okay, let's see. These guys have to hook up with this guy. First, we need normal connections. Then we need freight bridges. That's important. Then I would like you to stay flat. Oh, this would be nice if you can actually make this happen. That looks good. Take this back just a little bit so we can come back down and see how you play into this. That looks pretty reasonable. I'm very surprised by that. I did not expect this, but as long as we don't sideswipe anyone, I think we have a good shot. And look, let's look at this. Yeah, that's good. This is not going to collapse on anyone. It's not clipping into anything. So far, so good. Sometimes the game will do this where it tells you pillar collisions for some reason, but if you go close enough, then it will actually let you do things the right way. We're gonna finagle with this one. This one does not have a pillar. Nice. If the bridge type is our problem, we're gonna fix that. That is not the end of the world. That one does not have bridge pillar collisions. That's nice. We can also use this one. No, we cannot. That is going down way too far. So we could use this high-speed rail just for better pillar placement. Oh, come on. Let me do this. Here? Nope. Here? From that side, yes. And then a little bit advancing, and bridge pillar collision. Aww. Aww. This would look really nice. Okay, what can we do? Couple things. Take the bridges out for right now and add some bracing on the outside of this track. That's going to be removed in just a minute, don't worry. And see if we can do it now. Okay, now your bridges are even worse because we're spanning a much wider area, but look where the pillars are. The pillars are nice on the outside of the quad track, not on the outside of the double track. So this is good, and if we now tell the game, hey, we actually didn't want this quad track, it's just there so you're not confused, it's gonna say, yeah, that's fine. It would be nice to have 2 pillars here, but this will totally work and gets our trains across, and that's all we should care about. So they are here, and they're back. That's good. I don't think we will have to worry about too much traffic in terms of getting everyone in wherever they need to go, so I'm going to use my not patented bballjo crossover way. I really like this. What I like to do is figure out how far the game wants to go by default. Then I go a little further than that and actually make the connection because I can get the higher speed. From there, if we are in a relatively flat surface, which I think we are pretty flat, yeah, this is not bad. It's a little downhill, but it's not too much to mess with our switches over here. We just connect everything up like this, and now we have effectively 5 queues where everyone can connect to, which is they can park here, they can get in that platform, that platform, that platform, or that platform, or the platform on the outside here, plus there's extra queuing in the middle. Beautiful. That should work really, really well. Let's go to the next one. The next one is, what do we have as our actual track? There's one piece of track in here that is nothing. Oh, now I tell myself that. I should have realized that this is a mistake. This is a mistake track. This could be a passenger track if we absolutely have to at some point, but for right now, it is not. So we're going to connect to the guys that come from the fuel lines, from everything over here, which has one very long train, which should fit in the front too, which should easily fit in the front too. The thing that I'll like is to stay flat. I think this looks relatively flat. It's not a sharp curve, so that should help. Really sharp curves sometimes make this crossover behavior not really work, but we should be, we may not be okay. This one works. Okay, then if we go out to here, do you still work? Yes, we can even get a 120 out of there. And then we're going to get to the snapping point over here, which is, right, there. And see if we can cross over here. Yeah, the game has its own weird ideas every once in a while. Come this way. I saw it. Okay. And then once you see it, take it, remove it, go back to the crossing, whichever one to create it, doesn't matter where it is, and go to the actual place where you want to get a connection to. And then just for completeness, I will add this connection. But yeah, that track really does absolutely do nothing. So now those two are connected, and there should not be a lot of crossover, or at least not a lot of waiting in that area, which is important. The last but not least, this one's actually one that should make us a lot of money. Let's take this line back to just a little before the mountain. I don't think we want to get too far back from the bridges, but let's get far enough back here where we can make a sharper turn. Hopefully we still get enough tunnel action where this all works. This is not going to be acceptable. Sorry, guys. Road, go away. That's the first thing we're going to do. Then we're going to try this again. And if it gives a tunnel that is far enough ahead, which it's debatable. I think it looks right. I think it looks right. So we're going to leave it alone. The bridge continued just a little bit longer. That's okay. But this one comes through here. We only have the two platform. Well, we effectively have 4 platforms that they could choose, but we're really not giving them that many options. Sure. That extra track that's sitting here would be really handy to have in the middle here, but then we don't have, well, we would have an exit, but we wouldn't have an entrance. Okay, this may just stay like this, and we may enable us to get really, really long trains at some point if we wanted to. Going in that direction. So just hook that one up here. Too much curvature, of course. Hook this one up here. The nice, simple diamond crossing. Nothing complicated there. And now everyone should have everything that they need. Very good. Well, not everyone. This guy over here does currently not have a real connection. And Swan Neck. Should we do a Swan Neck? You know what? For right now, I'm going to just accept that because it could be worse. We still have to move our... these guys, technically. We can also leave them exactly where they are and just push them a little further back. I'm going to delete this because I want to see what our alternative is. It is... Actually, I don't need an alternative. I just need longer and bigger. Like so. Then give me a little bit of normal road. Just the utility road connection right here is all we're looking for. Go in there from right here. That's good. And then this guy, the hub transfer, can just manage line, South Street, Bellington. Yes, South Street, you're going to go into there instead of going to South Street, and then South Street can just be deleted. And then this is all good. This is all we really need. Give me some cargo platforms because we had those earlier. Talk to this guy. One can go to 2, one can go to 3. Yeah, this is wrong. I need 3 and 4, and the drop-off can go to 1. Actually 2. And that should work. So they shouldn't cross each other too much. Okay. That's fine. How do we get a depot connected to any or all of these? That's the next big question. Otherwise, we're not going to get any trains anywhere on this thing. That's an excellent question. And I don't know where the best place for that would be. It could work up here. Leave the road alone. Do the road after you're done with all of this. You could do... this. The nice thing is this can be a super slow connection. This one really doesn't make a huge difference about anything. Just have to come in here. Yes. That's what I was hoping. I can't get in here. Okay. Give me some terraforming. Let's get into this mountain just a little bit. Hopefully we don't destroy too much landscape. That should be fine. And then that mountain can get our first building, which is this one. Probably far enough back where we can make do some damage with, because I like the idea of where it was earlier. It's just not going to fit there right now. So how about this? Nice and far back. Good. Then give us a little bit of track here and a little bit of track over here. And you just have to connect into the network. You don't have to really go out of the network, so that's good. This is too steep to get a double slip. That's fine. We can just get in there, and now we have a connection there. And all of this should be good, because now that depot is indeed our one-fits-all depot for this region. Let's level this out a little bit, take that road back. Try a little more leveling. Yeah, we're getting somewhere. Ideally now, the road that we have can jump over this depot. I don't know that that is going to actually happen, but we're going to try it anyways. There you go. You can jump over here. M. I could have not asked for much better, almost. This is just a little bit of shenanigans now, because there was a little kink in the road, but this looks nice. Look at that. Just, beautiful. That makes me happy. Okay. Technically, everything is kind of connected. Now, practically, we're not quite done yet. We took a lot of track away, and we have to tell these people where they're supposed to go. Having those extra rail connections in some places makes sense. We will have to do some crossovers in some weird places in just a little bit, but I think we'll be okay. Signals. Let's make sure that we can get all the signals that we need, which is right before this crossing, obviously, right before you go that way, right before you connect in here, and before you leave. All those are good. This is passenger line, so you can do that. This is the TGV, has to go in there. Every time you're in front of a real... I'm meant to have some of these as one-way signals, otherwise this is going to make it really hard. Actually, it probably doesn't matter, because most of the track is already one-way signaled, so this may actually be a little easier for getting things the right way. Okay, then here. This is the reason why you want sometimes to have your... why you sometimes want normal track inside your station, so you can place some signals there. We're removing these, and yeah, this is how slow it was earlier too. We're removing these so I can place the signals a little closer to where we need them. That just gives us more queuing room and just more space in general, which is a good thing, trust me. You go there, you go there, you go here. Signals, you can come in there, you can come in here. Those are one-way signals, very important. Then on the exit side, you can come out here and you can come out here. That should be good. Give us a relief signal, probably here. There's one there already. That's good. There's none here. This is the TGV, but may as well put a couple there. And then this one, we got really rid of all of the signals, and these are relatively short trains, so let's put a couple in there so they can move relatively fast. Okay, couple things are done, but we're not out of the woods yet, because we're going to leave the trucks alone, actually. I may actually do that while you guys aren't watching. But we have a bunch of things that are currently unhappy for multitudes of reasons. So we have to figure out what we can do to them and how. Hopper 3. Hopper 3 is supposed to do what? If we manage the line specifically, you go to West Bellington Branch. Okay, I would like to rename you to West Bellington Central. And this is cargo. It's that one, and then if we talk to this one, it's also branch. You are sent to BAX, passengers. Okay. If we talk to you, you can autofix yourself. That is great. If you are part of this crew that can go to these guys, we will tell you that you can actually reach any of the platforms that are in reach for you. Why is 8 not really a thing? Why is 8 not a thing? Can you... Oh, is that one? No, it's not double slipped yet. Okay, that's easy enough. Double slip these two and you can connect to those. And then, do I also want you to go on that one? Yes, I kind of do. 4, same thing. You should be able to connect to that. You're telling me that you can't connect to 4. Why can you not connect to 4? There is track that goes over here. This one is connected. There's no signal telling you that you can't get in there. That's weird. That is a little weird. Also, someone told me that if you hit 1 and 1... No, not here. Okay. Yeah, it's telling me that I can't get in there. Why not? There's track right here. This track gets you right up to this platform, but you're not allowing it for some reason. Very strange, very strange. If I just talk to the line and tell you that I guess that station is not really necessary, that's fine. You have a problem with number 8 too. Why do you have a problem with number 8? Number 8 is on this side. It's the front one. Huh. Yeah, I don't understand. This should totally just work, but the game is fighting me a little bit, so I guess right now you can take all of those 4 in the back. Done. Talk to the next one. Inner City, Stroud Bell, whatever. Your problem is that you are now currently connecting to the cargo platform or to the cargo station, which is not what you're supposed to do. So go there, no cargo. Here, go there, no cargo. You're not connecting correctly. Now you are, and you're going through there. I don't actually want you to go through those funny connections here. So when you come in, don't go to 5, go to 3, please. Very good. Much better. You're happy. Cool. These are easy. But I feel like some of you may be interested in seeing how I fix this. So let's see what we can do with the next one. You're also thinking that you're going to cargo station. Don't go to cargo, go to passenger. Naming sometimes will make your life really easy. Trust me. And you can't actually get there. Good. You come from Witness. Witness is all the way out here. So it's taking the route of what the red cars are doing. The red cars are coming through here onto this platform, and now I can decide, do I want to give myself a passenger platform somewhere in here, and I could replace this middle piece with partial passenger line, or do I want to do something a little different? And I don't have a direct answer to that right away, because the alternative is to route the guy that comes through here all the way through here, to route it to this platform somehow. Is there any way that we can make that happen? Because if there is, I could use this track as cargo, and the outside track here would just be used for the passenger line that has to get all the way out here. The answer is, with this one, probably not. The answer is too much curvature. Okay. That's actually good news, because actually, if it's just too much curvature, there's a really simple fix for this, because we don't need this whole length of cargo station that we have here at this point. What we're going to do is take this one back, this one back, this one back, and the rest are already just normal rail connections, and then you should have no problem getting out here. You do have a problem. Okay. Talk to you. Then talk to you. Then talk to you. Then get in here. You will be this cargo station. Very good. Remember what I just said? We're just going to replace a bunch of things here with different crossovers, because we have all the room in the world that we need. The only thing we have to do now... Well, we have to shift all of this. Okay, that's fine. This will be a beautiful station when we're done with it. We're going to have to shift all of this, and that's fine, because it's already a slower route. You can come in here, you come in here. This is going to be the passenger line only. It needs a special connection that can connect to both sides. That's what we just did. You will be our normal crossover here. Definitely need a slip switch right there. That should be fine. This, I think, normally we would connect it from straight up here. We may still be able to do that. Okay, normally it would connect from here. Can we cross over somewhere in here? You're doing a little, that funky thing that the game does sometimes when you try to connect something that knows that you shouldn't connect that. You don't want to. Okay. Construction of possible. Let me do it. You want to go this way. You just don't want to go this way. Oh, saw it. There it is. That's the one that we wanted. And then you can connect in here. And now we just find a location where it will let us do the thing. If it's right here, that's fine. We can also just hook into this because this is a double slip. So the train can return now very easy and very simply. Cool. So this is a passenger line that comes in all the way here. The problem is there's no extra queuing for it. So we have to account for that. Which I could do by giving you a better out, that this is just an in instead of two out connections. That may not make sense when I say that, but it totally makes sense in my mind. Let's give you, what should we do here? We could do this one there, this one there, and then just a very simple, actually, hold on. Hold on. Thank you, tips. I think we're past tips. If you want to connect to this guy, good. You're actually straight. Give me a little more straight piece here. You can come in there. You two, ideally, just cross over right here. Almost. Come on. There you go. There it is. That's the one that I wanted. You two can cross over there. These are double slips again, as usual. So that everyone can go everywhere. And this one, if you could just feed into this existing track here. Oh, there's a little bit too much station track sitting here. And that's our only problem, but that's very easy to fix again. Take that one out. More track in there. And now this is the return track. So we can have two normal queuing areas right here, which we will signify by one-way signals. Two queuing areas right here. One is for the passenger line, which will just go out there. The rest is to leave. You can leave there. That is good. This one already has a single, a one-way signal right there. That's all really nice. We may even be able to have multiple queuing spots right there. That'd be cool. We'll just see how that goes. Cool. You currently no longer have a crossover here, and this one is not going to be suited for that. Got it. Okay, it's not a multi-use system like I normally would have, but that's okay. Let's get rid of that signal there. And we're just going to do a very simple diamond crossing. Doesn't have to be complicated always. Signal. Can we fit that there? Yes, we can. And that's all we really need out of this. Very good. Okay, let's talk to the inner city. Manage line. Yes, you are going to the passenger station. Very good. I think you can fix it now. Beautiful. You're going all the way out here, and that's all we wanted from you, and you're actually taking the correct line. So that's good. Inner City Express, you should be a really easy fix because there's only one place where you can go. You definitely can't go to the cargo station, so let's fix that. Go here. Fix yourself. Beautiful. That's where I wanted you to go, so that was easy. Stake 3. Okay. Manage line. You only have one real connection, which makes me think you probably can figure out where I want you to go. Right there is not bad. If you could go into the back a little bit. 11? 11 could be your main, and then you can go to all the other ones. So you can go to 12. Why can you not go to 10? 10 is up here. And you're saying that you can only get out. That makes no sense, because that was one where you said in the beginning, yeah, I can go there. So it says 11, 12, 13. You can make it to 11, 12, 13. Okay, then go to 13. It's on that side. You don't want to connect to it. It's a double slip switch. you shouldn't have problems, but for some reason you don't like this setup or layout at all. Stupid game. Figure it out. Okay, fine. I will just allow you to not connect to the one where you think you can't connect to, which is completely stupid. This tanker. Manage this line. You have 3 that you want to drop off. I would like you to be in the front. You fixed yourself. You go into that one. Very good. At the cargo station. I would like you to go to this one. You can actually get to all of them. Very interesting. Very interesting. Maybe that's what I have to do with the other train that was over here. Which one was that? Steak, right? Some steak? Steak car? Steak 3? Was that the one? Yeah, that's the one. So if we manage the line here, tell you to go to the one in front, which is that one, and then tell you that all the other ones are accessible, then you're fine. It must be... Okay, pathfinding. Pathfinding in games is hard. That's fine. Let's not blame the developers. They probably had a reason for this. We're almost done. We are almost done. This is exciting. Fix yourself first. You are going here. You're relatively long, which makes me tell you that you can use that platform for sure, and the one over here, number 4 as well, because those are really long platforms that you should have no problems fitting. And how long are you actually? You are 300 meters long. You may not fit in both platforms. 300 meters is at least 8 segments. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Both of these are long enough. I call that lucky. Very lucky. Yeah, and now we have everything fixed besides the trains that are a little funny. You are... Gosh, this is a passenger train. Some of these will be a lot easier to just give a replacement. Like to get this one all the way to the passenger line over there is going to take forever. We can just replace it, and then that'll be easy. Replace selected vehicle. I think they go to the depot to replace it, right? Oh gosh, I don't remember. Let's check this really quick. I may regret this right away, but let's do this. Replace. Where are you? No, you're right here. Okay. Send you to the depot. Where are you? You are on a white train and you're not complaining. You are also on a white train, not complaining. That's good. Find the next one. Yeah, I'm gonna do this the easy way. If I have to, and I do. Okay, I'll be right back. Easy enough. They're all saved. Everyone's good now. So now it's just about saving, well, making some money here, hopefully. And yes, we're going to watch how this whole station is going to interact. I think that one is good. This one is the one where I just killed one and I need to get one back. Manage vehicles. The TGV is back. Very nice. Get another one in there. Cool. 65 million in the bank. That's good. There's another train with problems. Okay, where's your problem? You're doing fine. Just you're going the wrong way right now. Go that way. Like it was in the wrong wrong part of the schedule. There's another problem, guy. Okay, you are here. Where are you trying to go? You're tank 2. Tank 2 wants to be all the way over there. Okay, yeah, but no reason to make this complicated. You first click on this. Sorry. That. Click on you. Very good. And then, oh, I could have just sent you to the depot and then you could have come back. Too late now. Manage vehicles. Give me another one. Looks great. Yeah, let them run. Let them run really nice and fast. There's a passenger train that went through. This guy's already moving. But look at the traffic that's already happening in here. This is great. That one, nice and dirty. Love it. And I think this will work. It will take a few minutes for all of this to actually happen. 100%, and we will have some stuff falling off the track and some other things. But as long as the trains are not blocking each other from doing the right things, and as you can see, we have a couple trains actually coming in from the depot, so there's a little bit of extra traffic. But look at this. This is the same line parking here. That's great. That is great news. There's another one. They're going to use a different platform because they can use all the platforms that are available there, which is exactly why we build an extra large setup over here that we can actually make sure that has the space for everyone to queue while waiting and not queue in front of the station, because queuing in front of the station is what kills us. Speaking of queuing in front of the station, you went way too far. There's no reason for you to come all the way out here. So talking to you, you go into cargo station 1. You actually can go to 2. That's all I need you to care about because you are blocking my main train right now, which is not helpful. I was wondering why this guy was actually parked there. And the reason was this guy was in the wrong platform. I also think right now we don't use the other platform, which is good because we can talk to you until you can use... Actually, I want you to use 1. I don't want you to use 2 at all. And you technically can use 3. Which one is this? Yeah, 3. Actually, 5. 5 is the other one that you can use. Why can you not access that one? Is there no... No, there's a run back. Okay, you certainly fit in here, so that's good. I would like you to use this platform on the right. I know you can see it. Why will you not let me do that? That's annoying. Manage line again. Down here. Oh, 3. It can go to 3. I was looking at the wrong thing. So now, if there's ever a reason that anything is blocked, you can actually make it out there and do the thing that you're supposed to do. Configure this one. Give me a couple buildings. Just in the end is fine. In the front? Almost. No. Can't get everything. But this is nice. Makes it look busy. Can't do it there, obviously. But this is all good. And yeah, trains are doing their thing. And 54 million. We did spend a lot of money. Yeah, look at this. This is exactly why I wanted to set it up this way. So we have both extra large trains parked here. Because if we don't have that, we have other problems. I'm going to send this one out, just hoping that they will bed in a little better and make sure that there's a little bit of frequency in between them, because they will both wait until they're pretty much full, then they will both go. That's not helping anyone. I'd rather have this. Any platforms that are overloading? No, but the Intercity Express is actually getting some traffic here, taking 100 people now, which means this one is going to start making money. There we go, 106. That's really, really good. Iron Mine, yeah, we have 69 million. That doesn't mean anything yet. And we don't have enough stuff happening over here to understand if we are running into trouble or not. I have increased the capacity or the frequency in which we get logs, so this one's actually over full now. That's good to know, because 236 is not the right rate. We need about double that, so let's do this. Give me more trains. 467, that should take care of things very nicely. And as you can see, it's mostly storing logs in those situations, those locations. 360 there, 72 here, goods delivery. You can probably deserve one more, but I can do that without you guys here. I can just upgrade the capacities a little bit for these guys. Maybe I can even get this hump out of the road. I love how this station came out. It's humongous, exactly like I like it to be. Let's turn off all of the things so we can actually enjoy what's going on here. And yeah, let me know what you think. It's a huge station. It is not completely overloaded yet, but everything that's running on here should start making more money because they definitely run more efficient. I'm pretty sure that this guy over here, actually they're not doing too bad. That's surprising. You still, what are you? No, you. What are you? I just told you not to go all the way out there. Your platform should be this one. Oh, I told you both platforms. That's stupid. I just want you to go here. I don't want you to go to 1. There you go. This is your stopping point right here. Don't block anyone else. It's just annoying when you do. Because this middle thing is actually separating the platforms, so you can have a train park on both sides of the platforms, which is exactly what we want. At this point, we are technically using all the platforms besides this one. This one is another cargo platform that I haven't connected to anything yet, but I could. Plus, we need a cargo train that goes effectively the TGV route to deliver some cargo out to that area, so that's good, because that can happen. Very excited about this. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you again next time when we will expand, probably go to Kittermeister and figure out how we can get more traffic in there and all those things. But for right now, this is what we have. Humongous station. Totally worth it, I think. Totally functional. Absolutely, I think. And kind of what I was hoping would come out of this. Cool. I'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.